I wish there was water. I wish there was water. I wish there was water. It will be empty when we come. But I'm sure one day we'll see it in the sky. Alright, so we out here at the water gardens. So the biggest one actually does not have water in it. So we kind of been checking out the other ones. But this is like one of the highest peaks in the park. So you can see that water over there. And that water back there. As well as some of the skyline. Just a few buildings around us. It's hot up here. And you probably see me glistening in a minute. And I'm about to put this hat back on because it is so hot up here. Oh my god. Yeah, we're just out here sightseeing. We're in Fort Worth right now. Fort Worth, Texas, y'all. That's where we at. So I don't know what else we're gonna see down here, but we're just out sightseeing, taking our time, chilling. Dudes. Hey, people out here still doing the work of the Lord in the midst of this pandemic. Just witnessed a baptism. Alright, this is a baptism in place here that we just so happen to come across. Wherever there is water, my friends, wherever there is water. Good morning, family. Last day in Dallas. It's like, nah. Yeah, but last day in Texas. We're just getting ready. That's my food warming up. Ooh, that was cooking. Trying to milk. Some of my leftovers from Terry Black's. Oh, it smells good. Still. So we're cleaning up, packing up, and we'll be hitting 2 tours today. I think one in Dallas and one in Carrollton, which is like north, sort of West Dallas, so North Dallas, the suburb. So that's what we'll be doing today. And then after that, we'll be dropping off the rental and headed to the airport, hopping on the plane, heading back home for just a little time before we're back out this way for good. I am excited. We found some good spots. We really just need to sit down and narrow down which ones we want to do. So as far as narrowing down, we got a nice little list. I'm down to 3 so far. We'll see how much that change after we do these last 2 tours. So these 2, something might bump something else. But basically what I've been looking at is I've been looking at price. I've been looking at square footage. I've been looking at amenities. I've been like, as I walk the property, kind of seeing how they upkeep the property, you know, the pool furniture, the hallways outside of the apartment, what the parking looks like, you know, if it looks like there's plenty of parking or if parking look a little shy. You know, one of the places we went to, we immediately exited off our list because as we were walking around, like, it was like earlier in the day too, and parking was slim to none. They had like cover ports and carports, but the carports were like $125 a month. The cover ports were like $60 a month. And it was not a whole lot of open, first come, first serve parking spaces. And so with that being said, I looked at the parking and then we asked like, hey, is this all the parking that you have? And yeah, so that wasn't gonna work. So we automatically kind of just X'd them off because we didn't want them problems. I've been looking at those amenities, paying attention to the staff, if they seem pretty, you know, responsive, if they don't seem responsive, what their attitudes are towards some of the guests that came in. You know, I've been low-key watching all of that to try to get an idea of, you know, what it's like. We did stop a resident or two, like, hey, how you like it here? And for the most part, you know, the people that we did get a chance to stop, they were like, oh, it's cool, I haven't had any problems, so forth. So last 2, we're gonna narrow it down, figure out who we're gonna apply to. I'm about to start posting stuff on sale because honestly, friends, we don't have room for it stuff. Like, we never intended on bringing a lot anyway. We're bringing our clothes, bikes, some kitchen supplies, and that's about it. Like, we packing light. Like, we not bringing no stuff. And then but it's honestly looking like we're about to end up with a 1-bedroom or like a 1-bedroom with a den or office. We've also been looking at some furniture options. What that's gonna look like for us, if we're gonna get, you know, a sleeper couch or just like a regular couch, what kind of bed we want. Looking at the space we're utilizing, because if we're gonna do a 1-bedroom, one of the important things is that there's enough space for us to set up kind of separately or so that we can work, because we're working from home. And so, you know, we tried working at the same table business, and it got old, not real quick, but quick enough. Sitting across the table from each other and like over talking to each other. 1 minute he loud, 1 minute I'm loud. We both looking at each other like, look, I need you to. So finally, I just packed up my stuff and went upstairs. I'm like, we have the space. I went upstairs and we've been great ever since. So, you know, moving is gonna be a little different with us working from home. So looking for space that will work for us as we're doing that. So square footage was a big thing for us. Space. Oh, we checked this one apartment out, though. You probably heard it in one of the videos, but you can hear, it was right off the freeway. You can hear everything. It sounds like the windows or doors were open. It was not. You can hear the cars going by. I heard a truck honk his horn, and I'm like, this is a fat no. Like, this is not gonna work. So that one, at least that motto, because that motto there, like, even though we love the layout, the model was just all on that side of the freeway. And we're like, yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. So that is one of the places that we're considering, but we're considering a different model that's further away from the freeway. Because there were some, I think 2 other apartments we viewed inside of there, and you couldn't hear the freeway, you know, unless you were walking by like outside space that had like a, you know, stairs or doorway path to outside, and you can kind of hear it. But inside you couldn't hear the freeway. So we've been looking all over. I mean, we done looked in West Dallas, North Dallas, Bird Dallas. I need to put a perm in this, but I need to wash it. It's been a long weekend, y'all. It's been hot. I've been sweating, and this hasn't even been the hottest. It's supposed to get up to like 100 and something after we leave. The Lord kept it cool just for me. I know he did, but I'm gonna have to. He wanted to just give me a taste to break me in, because I'm like, this heat. I told myself though, I said, I'm willing to put up with this heat for the longer spring and fall type of weather. So it's a process, but it's gonna be good. God's just really moving. Some interesting things have happened on this trip, and I prayed, you know, asked the Lord to just show us some things while we were here. He did, and it's been confirmation for me. Looking forward to what is next. Excited about our journey. It's going to be a new thing. It's a new season. God is doing some things. He's moving in this season. As a family, we're just working on trying to make sure we on the right side. And I just pray that everybody else is doing the same thing with this time that we have. Until next time, I did a little bit of talking. I'll be back with you. Yo, made it to DFW. Waiting for this flight. Figure out what apartment I'm about to apply for. This last one we might have to apply early. And if we apply early, then, you know, they set us up like we're there. Pick up our keys when we get in town.